Hello, I am Ranjit from Genee Power Board. I am representing this interactive whiteboard. This interactive whiteboard is connected to my PC and I can operate all my with the help of my finger. Our finger become a mouse and I can operate just like this. Double click, single click, and see if you require a right click, just hold for some time. And it's become a right click. Then we have another software that is called Whiteboard software for using this board as a whiteboard application. For whiteboard application, we have multiple pens there. There we can select pen and straight away we can write. And we can select the width of pen also. See, we can select the different thickness of pen. There is the thin, or we can select the middle or the thick. Three size of thickness is there, as well as we can select the multiple colors of pen, like this kind of multiple colors. As well as we can add multiple shades, like select an plus icon and we can select the different shade as well as the different colors of shade. By this button, next and previous, we can see the previous sheet as well as the next sheet. Or if you want to make the zoom in and zoom out, just click, then we can zoom in and zoom out also. This board has multiple function, like if you want to work as your PowerPoint presentation same time, then this can be toggled between whiteboard application and the computer application. See, we can run our PowerPoint presentation at the same time. Just click for the next presentation. In between, if you want to make some annotation part over there, like this one is the question, yes or no. Is this the right answer? Then we can make annotation part like yes. While working on the whiteboard application, we can toggle between the computer application. Suppose you are working on a PowerPoint slide, you can directly open a PowerPoint slide and we can make a slideshow like this. Just click for the next slide. In between, if you want to make some annotation, like this is a question and we want to make some annotation part, then we can directly make an annotation. And if you want to toggle between the whiteboard application at the same time, just click for this button and we can toggle the whiteboard application. And there is a lots of icon. We have multiple pens there, like normal pen, we have brush, or we have the laser pen for making highlight. Then we have another pen for fluorescent pen for making this part highlight. We can add multiple sheet, or there is another pen that is called intelligent pen. Intelligent pen is basically used to make shape and it cut the edges and convert into the particular shape, like make a triangle. It will cut the edges and make the proper shape. After making shape, we can select, we can move that image. If you want to rotation that, we can rotate the image. We can increase or decrease the size of image, and the main thing, we can measure the length and the angle. If you want to change the angle, then this can be done by this annotation pen. We can change the color as well as the thickness of, and if you want to fill the color, then we can fill the color also. We can make multiple copies, like selecting this copy and paste, click and paste. Or for this, we have another geometrical tools like protractor and compass. Suppose you want to make some circle, then there is a compass. Select that compass. Select that compass and we can see that we can make a proper circle. Or if you want to make some sector, then see, we can make the sector also. We have another tools for geometrical creators like protractor. If you want to make some angle, select an angle and we can see that it is very easy way to make an angle. And if you want to see the measurement, or if you want to make some change the angle, just select this one and see. That is very easy way to make an angle. can move that angle, and as well as if you want to draw like this. Whiteboard application, we have the inbuilt image gallery. Like suppose we have the huge inbuilt image gallery. Suppose you have you want to import an image, just click and find the image. We simply drag and drop the image, and after that if you want to explain or make annotation part, then easily we can import and make the annotation part also. At the same time, if you want to make this part as image gallery, like suppose you want to import that image gallery, simply select an image and drag and drop into the whiteboard application. After that, if you want to make some annotation part, explain over there. And the main thing is we have another tools like spotlight feature. Suppose you want to make this part highlight, then we can highlight that particular part. At the same time, we have a specific rectangle to make that part on highlight. Then we have another feature like graph screen feature, so that if you have question answering session, in this question answering session we can use whiteboard application. Suppose if you have your PowerPoint file or your flash file, you want to make some annotation, we can toggle between the flash file, and we can see that there is a question like identify the green part of the digestive system. If you want to give the answer of that, then we can select pen, we can select the width of pen, or we can select the color of pen. Straight away we can mark the answer. We can open any flash file like if you have some this kind thing, and you want to make some annotation over there. See where is the food stored in the human body. We can straight away select the pen and we can mark like stomach. Stomach is the right answer. This one. While using your whiteboard application, if you want to make some annotation part or you open to the an images file, then there is a function to drag and drop the images over there like this. We can put an image over there. Whiteboard application, and suppose you have some flash file, you want to make some annotation or you want to play your flash file, then we have this kind of example. Just select a file and play. This was the example of like plant creation. Seed are shown, then put a water, growth take place, flower appears, fruits appears, cycle complete. Means we can run our flash files. At the same time, suppose you want to make some annotation over there, we can make annotation not only in English language, but we can put in any language. Like this one is called and this one is called like this. We can run and write any language, not only English language. The feature that is called image capturing feature. Suppose you have some picture in Internet Explorer and you want to capture that picture, then we can select that picture and image, and we can provide in your whiteboard application. After that, we can make some annotation part like this. Not only this, at the end of session we can record or save all the files. Like if you want to save the file, then there is a feature like save feature. We can save all the document in the location and save. And if you want to get print, then we can get printout also. And the main feature is like, suppose you want to get some part of picture, then we can get the print part of slide. Like this, suppose you want to get the print of that part, there is a feature we can get the print of that part only. And the main thing is, if you want to save or export the files, then we have 4 format of export. Like picture file format, we can export all the data into picture file, as well as direct PowerPoint file export. If you want to send this file as a PDF file attachment, then there is a feature export like a PDF file in Acrobat Reader. And the last one is HTML file format. Then there is a option we can send direct mail through PDF attachment or the PPT attachment also. Then suppose you want to change the background color, then there is a feature we can through